Invest in what retailers understand. One of the golden rules in a crypto bull market is to invest into projects that make sense to everyday people, everyday investors, not just the tech gurus. The fact is, everyone likes to throw around big words in a bull market. It can be confusing at times, but let's be real. Who really cares about the latest ZK interoperability or layer 3 aggregator? Chances are not your average Joe, not your average investor. And look, I'm not saying you should not invest in a project because it sounds too techy. No. But I'm saying that you should invest in what real retail users understand. And so if a project has good technology, great infrastructure, nice tokenomics that support value creation, awesome, go for it. But what matters most in a bull run? Narratives, and specifically ones that make sense. Things like memes, gaming, AI, right? Artificial intelligence, things you can wrap your head around while sipping your morning coffee. Don't go after projects you don't understand. Here are some of the benefits of avoiding this particular mistake. You avoid speculative hype, you minimize your risks, and you stick to your long-term vision, perhaps most importantly. My suggestion, therefore, is to focus on a niche. That is a pro tip, especially for riding the bull without getting tossed around. Because too much diversification in a bull market can kind of be like juggling flaming torches or machetes. Take your pick. It sounds exciting, but it's risky. Instead, better to pick a niche that speaks to you, matches your vibe, and most importantly, matches your trading temperament and risk appetite. Because whether you're into meme coins or gaming tokens, you can find your groove and stick to it. You're probably going to do better. And remember, it's not just about the tech. It's about the narrative that you believe in and the one that you feel is going to best catch on. That also means the one that retailers are most likely to get behind. Numbers matter in crypto. Think about it. Bitcoin remains the leading crypto because we can all see that it's the safest. And honestly, there's not a whole lot of complexity around it. So focusing on a niche really allows you to be an expert in that particular field of crypto, whatever it is you may choose. That means you can spot the best projects to invest in and be on top of the trends that are worth jumping into. Imagine centralized exchange trading access and liquidity, but with no KYC. You can get the volume and the pricing you need without any KYC requirements using BYDFi. It's true. You can trade over 400 trading pairs in the spot market or 150 pairs in the perps market, and you can withdraw 0.5 BTC daily. Plus, fees are super low. We're talking 0.6% for futures and perp trades. Slippage is basically non-existent, and you can trade with up to 200 times leverage or set and forget with the auto invest. And again, all with no KYC. You're also going to get up to $8,698 in bonuses for trying BYDFi, along with a free month of our money-making Altcoin Buzz Alpha service just for giving BYDFi a try. You can check out this deal by clicking the link in the description of this video and the pinned comment below. Don't rotate your bag. Let's look at another classic mistake that people tend to make in a bull cycle. And that's the temptation to become what's called a rotator. It's kind of like when your friend's flashy new coin is skyrocketing and then suddenly your bag feels like it's stuck in snooze mode. Now, it's totally normal to want to join the shiny coin party, but the truth is that recklessly rotating may just be what's actually most likely to get you wrecked. So here's a scenario. Your current bag might not have much going on, but switching it up just because the grass looks greener elsewhere is not a good idea. That's kind of like changing your pizza order mid-delivery because someone else's pizza looks fancier. Trust me, you're going to see a lot of fancy pizzas in a bull market. That is the reality. But that's not a reason to dive in. You don't want to switch horses mid-race or pizzas mid-delivery. And look, there are going to be all kinds of crazy successful projects in a bull market. Most just pump and dump, and some are just headed for a rug pull. So you stand a chance to fall prey if you easily rotate your bag to just accommodate what's trending. It's short term, it's fickle investing. Inclusively rotating during a bull market might mean missing out on your bag's time to shine. And if your bag has carefully selected projects, that's really a disservice to your strategy and your long-term choices. Markets are like roller coasters. They have their ups, they have their downs, and sometimes your bag just needs a moment in the spotlight. Yes, it's tempting to follow the shiny objects, but really the secret sauce is made up of patience and strategy. Insert whatever corny analogy you want here. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? But neither are crypto fortunes. Know when to cut your losses. Let's talk about a lesson most of us have learned the hard way, unfortunately. Not marrying our bags during a bull run. Raise a finger if you're watching this video and you've been there before, right? Watching your favorite altcoin mooning and thinking, yeah, this is the one. It's a nice feeling, but the reality is that the market tends to have a way of humbling even the best of us. During the last bull run, many of us held our bags a little too close, myself included, only to see our gains slip away. Lesson learned, don't let love blind you, right? Altcoins are fantastic for profits, but they're not supposed to be your forever partner. The solution here is to always have a plan. Know when to cut your losses and resist the FOMO-driven urge to stick around for some extra gains. Remember that greed works for the market, so always exit when your strategy says so. And don't let emotions cloud your judgment. If you follow these rules and you're a little bit robotic, a little bit automated in terms of sticking to your plan and your strategy, you'll be fine. Do not neglect or underestimate newer projects. Many of us made this mistake during the last cycle. We kept all our powder for older projects, and we missed out on some of the newer altcoins out there. We found that newer projects tend to outperform old ones in a bull run context. Now, of course, Bitcoin is an exception for this for obvious reasons, but here's why you should look out for newer projects. First of all, they don't have underwater bag holders from last cycle who are looking for an exit. Their circulating supply is much, much lower, and this is always good for explosive pumps, right? It's easier for a $5 million market cap project to go up 1,000% than it is for a $5 billion market cap project. It's just simple math. Also, new projects often improve upon their predecessors. Now, I'm not saying to ignore older legacy projects. I'm just saying to make some room to invest in the newer ones, if that makes sense. Don't skip Bitcoin. One of the biggest mistakes that people make in a bull run is not holding any BTC. It's the OG and it's the safest bet in town. Bitcoin always leads the charge, and we're much more certain about its long-term relevance than we are about most altcoins. Finally, don't ignore social media, but going a little bit further, don't fail to optimize it because it can make your life a lot easier. Social media remains your secret sauce in a bull run. And some of you made this mistake last time and paid for it, unfortunately. Don't ignore the right social media platforms. Deep dive into platforms like Altcoin Buzz Alpha, Altcoin Buzz on YouTube and Twitter, and other investors and voices. Why? Because very simply, that's where the crypto magic happens in terms of developments, updates, recent news. It's where you're going to get the hottest tips, strategies, and market analyses really served on an ultra convenient digital silver platter. So buckle up, follow the cool cats. You don't want to miss a beat, and trust me, your portfolio will thank you later. Also, and this kind of goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway, be sure to filter the noise on social media. Make sure your guard is up. Don't fall for scams. Everyone is a crypto expert in a bull run, of course, so be careful who you listen to. But if you discriminate here and you select carefully and intelligently, you're smart. You're going to be fine. Altcoin Buzz Alpha would like to congratulate all of our members on a very profitable month of November 2023. During that time, Bitcoin rallied past $35,000 and is now hovering around $43,000. But on the 4th of November, we published an alpha report and mentioned these BTC targets. And because we had a clear target in mind, we planned our November strategy meticulously. And we not only achieved, but we surpassed all of our targets. Overall, we had 61% profit in BTC, 100% profit on 6 of our portfolio coins, 200% or 3x profit on our gems call, 3 to 5x profits from 4 IDOs, and $1,800 in profit on buy and sell calls. You can get access to all of this and still join Altcoin Buzz Alpha for only $15 a month. You can also get an 8% discount on yearly subscriptions. For more information, check out the link in the description below.